Are we really live?
Live 101.5, that's the radio station right there.
Are you from here, Phoenix?
San Diego originally,
All right.
but lived here about 14 years already. Super excited to have you two in front of me right now.
Thank
Congratulations, Gotti the movie is
Thank
going to
you.
be out, what, in a couple of weeks now?
June 15th.
June 15th. I loved the movie.
Thank you.
It got me more familiar with, you know, the mob families and whatnot, because I wasn't before. Doing my research and whatnot, it's 1985. You're on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine with Jamie Lee Curtis. This is the same year that, you know, Castellano got whacked, as one would say, outside of the steakhouse. To 1992, is it? What is the energy like? You know, you're on this side of the spectrum. You're from Jersey. These things are happening. Obviously, it's wide set in the news. What is your intake on all this?
It's a very interesting question. You're the first person that has actually exposed other dates that paralleled what this all happened. I remember it very vividly because my fame and Gotti's fame were parallel. And I think that's probably a little bit why the family kind of identified me with this too.
Because they knew who you were at that time also.
Absolutely, he did, do you know?
Yeah.
So that's really interesting. Yeah, I didn't think...
Good question.
I didn't think of the date coincidence. Great.
Well, because these are all real life happenings, and I think it's fascinating, even, you know, going back to People versus O.J. Simpson.
That's right.
There's a lot of real life things or history that's happening at the moment that people don't really intake. This, with Gotti, we get an insight of him being the family man and, you know, get this endearingness for him, which was already there. Thousands of people were there to support him during his trial cases or whatnot. Why do you think we have this fascination for this bad guy all the time?
Because I think he was the first gangster that was actually loved. Because I don't remember Capone being loved or Dillinger being loved. Admired at various levels, but not loved. And I did some research on this when I was preparing for the character. I interviewed all the people that did business with him, and they gave a percentage of their business to him. And I found out that if they ever went into the red, he bailed them out and put them in the black. So he was kind of an insurance policy for all these small businesses.
Wow.
Plus, he financed all these special holidays and events for the neighborhood and would help families.
He's a Robin Hood.
Yeah, he was Robin Hood.
And that's why, because I didn't understand why, you know, I needed to personally hear, not just go from newscasts, but personally hear why, you know? And I found out.
What will you two be doing for the premiere of Gotti on June 15th? Celebrating in Queens or?
Both.
Both, yeah. We have a premiere, actual premiere right before that, and then,
We have a Long Island premiere. We have a...
with the family.
We have a Manhattan, and also we have a gangster screening. Like we're getting real retired gangsters out to the theater on one of the shows.
Now, will these be retired gangsters that are like in prison
Real
out to the shows, or
they're out of prison?
They're out of prison and
retired? Okay.
Part of various families, you know.
So what is it like for you? Like shaking their hands? Do you ask questions, or is it just family?
Well,
at that
basically,
point?
they'll probably want to express how they felt about the movie, I'd imagine.
Knowing Gotti and, you know, knowing the family, knowing Victoria.
So that'll be the commonality. They'll have stories, I'd imagine, about John and Victoria, I would imagine.
I don't know how much I'm going to ask.
Like, just tell me what you'd like to. Well, I'm expressing my gratitude to you right now for making this movie. I'm excited to show it to my friends. I watched it last night and I loved it myself.
Oh, that's
thank
awesome.
you.
Thanks,
so
guys.
great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.